You send her a message. Then, silence. Hours pass. Maybe even a day. Eventually, she hits you back with the dreaded K or worse, nothing at all. You stare at your phone like it's a magic 8-ball that forgot how to work. If you've been there, trust me, you're not alone. Most guys have felt that quiet sting. That low-grade humiliation of being left unread like a faded flyer on a telephone pole. And if you've never experienced that, congrats. You're either a texting savant or an AI. But for the rest of us, let's get real. Texting shouldn't feel like a psychological thriller where you're the only one sweating. Yet for most guys, it becomes this twisted mind game. You send a message, then check your phone every 5 minutes. Reread the text 10 times. Second guess every word, every emoji, every freaking punctuation mark. And still nothing. It's brutal. But here's the truth most men don't realize: texting the wrong way kills attraction. Not because you're a bad guy, but because you're being forgettable. Predictable. Too easy. Too eager. Luckily, there's a fix, and it's simpler than you think. All it takes is 3 small shifts. 3 texting secrets that spark curiosity, build anticipation, and make her feel genuinely seen. This isn't about manipulative tactics. This is about emotional intelligence, the kind that hits deep and make you unforgettable. Let's break it down. 1 text like a cliffhanger episode, the secret to grabbing her attention instantly. Ever found yourself binge watching a Netflix series at 2 a.m., whispering, "Just one more episode," even though you've said that 5 episodes ago? Yeah, we've all been there. But why? What makes us need to click next even when we know we shouldn't? It's curiosity. That undeniable itch to know what happens next. And guess what? You can trigger the same irresistible curiosity in a simple text message. Let's say you're texting a girl you like. Most guys play it safe with something like, "Hope you had a nice weekend." Harmless. Sure. Memorable. Not a chance. Instead, try something that opens a loop in her mind, something she has to respond to. "You did something totally unexpected in my dream last night." Or, "I just realized something weirdly interesting about you." See what just happened? You didn't tell her everything, you dropped a breadcrumb. And our brains hate open loops. They're wired to seek closure. She needs to know what you meant. Her mind instantly starts spinning. Wait, what did I do in his dream? What did he figure out about me? And just like that, you've grabbed her attention. You're not chasing her, you're leading the conversation. But here's the key: don't dump the whole story right away. Keep the tension alive. Say something like, "It's actually kind of funny, but before I tell you, have you ever had a dream that felt way too real?" Now it's not just a message. It's a dialogue. It's engaging, playful, and full of intrigue. The takeaway: when texting, think like a screenwriter. Don't just send a message, create a moment. Open a loop, spark curiosity, and let the conversation pull her in. Because when someone wants to know more, that's when real connection begins. 2. How to keep her thinking about you all day like a movie trailer she can't ignore. You know that electric feeling the night before a big trip? Or the buzz you get right before opening a birthday gift? That isn't just excitement, it's dopamine. And if you know how to trigger it, you'll stay on her mind long after the conversation ends. Most guys make one simple mistake. They give everything away too fast. Texting her things like, "I got you something today. I planned something for Friday. I have something to tell you." Sure, it's sweet. But it's also predictable. And in the world of attraction, predictable is forgettable. If you want to make her feel something mystery, excitement, anticipation, then you need to think less like a nice guy, and more like a movie trailer. Try this instead. I saw something today that instantly made me think of you. Want to guess what it was? Or, I've got something planned for Friday. You're either going to love it, or be dying to find out more. Now, her mind is working. She's invested. She's feeling things. And she wants answers. But here's the magic trick. Don't give her those answers too quickly. When she texts back, tell me, say. I could, but what fun would that be? Boom. You've just turned a regular text into a playful game. You're creating tension, suspense, the same emotional energy that keeps people glued to movie trailers or thriller novels. The takeaway: text like a teaser, not a spoiler. Build anticipation. Spark her imagination. Make her guess, wonder, and lean in. When you do, you stop being just another guy in her inbox and start being the one she's thinking about even when she's not looking at her phone. 3. The compliment that'll make her remember you long after the conversation ends. Let's be real for a second. If you're texting a woman just to say, "You're so beautiful. Wow, your eyes are amazing. You're stunning. You're not standing out. You're blending in." Because if she's attractive, she's already heard those lines before she even finished brushing her teeth this morning. Want to be the guy she actually thinks about? Then compliment her in a way that makes her feel seen, not just looked at. Here's the secret: don't compliment her appearance. Compliment her essence. Try something like, "I admire how calm you stay when things get stressful." That's rare. You have a way of speaking your mind without making people feel attacked. That's a real skill. You give off this steady, grounding energy. I bet people feel safe just being around you. Now that hits different. Why? Because it shows you're paying attention. You're not just noticing her looks, you're recognizing her character, her vibe, her choices. That's powerful. That's unforgettable. But here's what most guys miss: timing matters. Don't throw out deep compliments like candy at a parade. Wait for a moment that's meaningful. If she shares a personal story, opens up about a challenge, tells you something vulnerable, that's your window. That's when your words land with impact. The takeaway: anyone can compliment her looks. But if you want to create real emotional connection, show her you see her. Compliment her strength, her calm, her values. Because beauty fades, but the feeling of being deeply understood? That's what lasts. Concluding thoughts. Most men text like they're fishing with no bait. Just tossing lines and hoping something bites. But now, you're texting with intention. You spark curiosity with open loops. You build anticipation with space and mystery. You create connection with genuine, specific compliments. When you do that, texting stops being work. It becomes effortless, magnetic, fun.